Someone started shooting at my car, and I think they said they shot like 22 shots or whatever, and I was hit 7 times. Um, 3 of the slugs are still with me today. 2 on my chest and 1 in my head.
King Louie, what's going on in Chicago?
The devil's working overtime. That's what's going on in Chicago.
What do you mean?
The devil's working overtime. Evil. The owl saved my life, though. I got shot in my, you see what I got shot at? If it had hit me where the owl was, I would have died probably.
Last year, King Louie had the logo of Drake's OvO sound tattooed.
I told Drake that on the ground. And bro, the owl saved my life.
Creating rumors of his signing with his friend's label. While nothing official has ever been released on the deal, the owl is millimeters from where the bullet grazed King Louie.
You want to check it out because you know what, man? This is probably the reason why rappers don't like me. You know why, man? I'm not going to ask you for an interview. I don't want you to give me free tickets. I don't want to chill with you. I don't want to autograph. It's nothing you can really do for me. I'm going to give my opinion. If you like me, cool. If you don't, oh well, right? Shaq Glizzy, he's in his feelings. We saw what happened, right? Now, this is another story, and maybe King Louie, I don't know what he thinks about me, but he probably won't like me after this one because, listen, man, he got shot 7 times, shot at 22 times by some op, okay? And it's very disturbing. Not that he lived. I'm so glad he lived, man, because he's a guy who enjoys music. And I got to give these disclaimers because I know he's probably listening. He'll probably catch feelings. But I got to give these disclaimers because rappers are sensitive. I like his music. I like King Louie. I think King Louie is a very positive person for Chiraq, despite some of his lyrics that which probably like painted a very negative image, okay, at times. But he got shot 7 times. He is still alive, and the interviews he did afterwards is troubling me. You know why it is, man? Because I see the irony and I see the hypocrisy in when everybody from Chiraq was saying fuck Spike Lee for making a movie about Chiraq and the violence in Chiraq, and basically Spike Lee changed the reality of what's going on and created or adopted a fictional storyline to say that if women stop giving up pussy, violence will stop. And so many people got mad at Spike Lee. But when you think about it, when these rappers get on that public platform, you get on CNN, you get on Revolt TV, and you get the opportunity to explain in your own words as someone who lived there why there is so much crime and violence in Chiraq, we don't get a better answer. You know what? King Louie went on CNN with Don Lemon. I was expecting a great interview. I wanted the world, not only us, we all know about Chiraq. I wanted the world to get a understanding of why there is so much crime and gun violence in Chiraq. Now, when he was asked by Don Lemon, like, yo, what is going in Chicago, man? What's going on? You know what he said, man? He didn't break down like the gang beefs or like the fact that there's like it's the easiest place to get illegal guns. You know what he said? He said the reason why there's so much violence is because the devil is working overtime. Like the devil is just picking up extra shifts in Chicago, and that's the only reason why there is the big issue in Chicago. I was shocked, very shocked. I was like, wow. I was really expecting something more in detail, something that could really appeal to the masses, not only nationally, but globally, that's paying attention. I was shocked. Gave us nothing. Said the devil. Now, I gave a pass on that. I didn't cover it because I'm like, yo, I thought I was going to say something more worthwhile. Now, it comes to this next story, and he speaks to Revolt TV because he's doing some interviews. I'm glad he's okay. I'm going to keep reiterating that I don't have any bad feelings against these guys, okay? I'm telling you the truth. And I hear him talk about like him being shot, and he says I'm glad he says he's glad he survives. I'm like, great. But then he attributes his survival to a OvO owl tattoo. And I hear that and I'm like, God damn. Do you guys understand the message you send out when you guys say these things? Because instantly your serious situation is now going to be adopted by the media to give Drake props. It's not going to be something to say, let's figure out what's going on in Chicago and stop it. It's going to say, damn, Drake is just good luck. And it bothers me, and I'm not sure if it bothers anybody else. It bothers me that it feels like when people complain about Spike Lee, and I have my critics as well. I've critiqued what he's doing or what he did as well. But it bothers me that when actual Chicago rappers get on that platform, they don't give any insight to the world of what's really going on. So it's really disingenuous when I hear them criticizing Spike Lee, because the same thing that Spike Lee is doing, of course, Spike Lee's not from Chicago, they do. They basically water down what's going on. You want to know what's going on in Chicago? There's a lot of gang violence, retaliation, revenge killing, and a lot of animosity and crab in a barrel mentality going on there. Nobody's explaining that in depth. People are saying just the devil. You know when people hear the devil? Okay, let's just pray for it. That's not, prayer can't just help Chiraq. We need some drastic solutions. Crime is up this year. It's probably going to go up next year. And no matter what people think, no matter how many people die, no matter how people go to jail, people keep getting killed in Chiraq. And there got to be a solution. And I am disappointed in King Louie and others. When y'all get on that national platform, man, at least speak a little bit more in depth, because, of course, you're from there. We want to understand what it is to be from where you are from. Okay, just saying the devil, because I know when you guys go out on the street, you don't think, okay, hopefully the devil ain't out here. There's more than that. And I was very disappointed by it. And I feel, and I don't even want to say, oh, CNN set them up to that, because it just felt like, yo, what the fuck? But you guys get in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe, man. I'm out.